Hey guys, Moto Miles here. We're gonna make some soy sauce chicken. I like it. It's dark, crispy chicken. I use cauliflower rice with it instead of the regular rice because I'm trying to keep the as far as carbs down. But it's nice. You can do low sodium options for this, but I love it. It's delicious, and I'm gonna show you step by step how I do this. Get about 6.6 pound chicken, which is 2.7 kilograms in my country. I'm just kidding. I'm in the United States. Wouldn't it be funny? You guys would be like, "What? Oh, you broke the fourth wall, M. Like Shyamalan." So yeah, this is just chicken. Make sure you clean your chicken. Got the chicken ready. You've got your scallions, you've got your ginger, and you've got some beautiful garlic cloves here that we're gonna rend and get these ready. Hi guys. Next, we're gonna stuff everything in the cavity of this chicken here. Okay. So we're gonna put our scallions in here. We're gonna get these in here. We're gonna stuff it right in because what that is that's gonna really add to the flavor of the whole bird. We're gonna stuff that right in the cavity. Get it in there. Scallions in here, right? We're gonna get a big piece of ginger here. We're just gonna cut it right off. Don't worry about worrying about the measurement increment. Make sure you have enough. I'm gonna use about four cloves of this great fresh garlic, and we're just gonna stuff it right in the cavity here. We're gonna get it down in there. So what that is gonna add to the aroma, the flavor, and when we braise the chicken, it is just gonna be incredible. Get everything in here. We wanna get everything in this cavity here, all right? So it works, all right? It's gonna be amazing. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the dark soy sauce. Now, I don't know if people know is that, oh shit. All right, next we're gonna add the dark soy sauce. Now, Kikkoman's brand of dark soy sauce is the brand of their soy sauce is actually the dark soy sauce, their brand. Now, the store brand is the light one. I just use the Stop and Shop. Really not sodium. It's actually sweeter, the dark soy sauce, as opposed to saltier, if you didn't know that. But we're going to put this on here, and we're going to work this into the bird. Work this into the bird. Work that all into the bird, all right? Work that into the bird. Work that into the bird. We're going to get both sides of this bird, all right? Get both sides. We're going to get both sides of this thing. All right, guys, I got my wok here, and in here I've got my raw, unfiltered honey, okay? I've got some of the dark soy sauce here, okay? Raw unfiltered honey, some of the dark soy sauce here. We've got cloves, because I don't have the hard small cloves, so I had to use ground cloves. About a tablespoon's worth of that, and a tablespoon of cinnamon. You can use cinnamon sticks, but I just use a tablespoon of regular cinnamon, so we get our marinade going here. Now the coup de grace, the special thing, the thing you want to do is, because I don't have rice wine, but I found what really works well is a little bit of bourbon whiskey, and I got your old boy Jim Beam, and let me tell you, that thing fire. We're gonna put a little bit of that in there, probably a couple tablespoons here and there, to your discretion. You want it to penetrate. There we go. Oh boy, that's gonna be amazing. All right, so we have it simmering. We're gonna add about 8 cups of water in here. And remember, another cup of soy sauce. We need that to immerse. It has immersion for the chicken when we end up doing, getting the whole thing on the range. All right, guys, we're gonna add about 7 cups of water to this. All right, make sure you have enough. Can add soy sauce as it goes. I love to add. I have a couple little secrets that I do with this. All right, we're gonna let this stew. All right, we're gonna bring this water. Then we added water to the boil. Now, I like to add some hard tofu to it, but I don't put it to the end because it'll start to sort of it'll lose the firmness. So I like to add that in the end. But we're gonna transfer that in the wok onto our chicken here, and then we're gonna let everything sort of like marinate the bird and everything. We'll make sure though that we boil this up a little bit before we put it on, because we want it to penetrate that skin and get that nice dark color. All right. Right onto our chicken here. There we go. Get that right on it. Coat this bird, all right? There we go. Now the magic's gonna happen. The magic's happening here. All right, guys. Don't do it like me. Make sure you put it breast down, and you can add about a teaspoon and a half of Himalayan salt or any kind of salt. If it's, I don't, I don't like this to be too salty because it retains flavor anyway. But you're going to do 15 minutes medium heat. Cover this. Don't worry about the part that's not going to cover because you can have a cover on this. All right. And then you're going to put it to high heat for another 15 minutes. All right. And then you're going to put it on medium heat and you're going to just give it 40 minutes just to marinate and everything to get in there, all right? With a couple little steps toward the end that I do, about 15 minutes before, we're going to add our tofu, hard tofu, and something else. And it's going to be wonderful. We have Margaret Peggy Baloo's little timer, and we're going to put that on for 15-minute increments, all right? So 15, 15, and then 40, guys. All right, the next 15 minutes, high heat. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Cover that again. All right, guys, we got the next part of our bird now. We're going to put in, what are these? Eggs, hard-boiled eggs. Right in there. Right in there. Hard-boiled eggs here. Hard-boiled eggs. Yes, yes, hard-boiled eggs. We're going to go down to medium heat, below medium heat there. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Oops, sorry. We are going to cover this in our sauce here that is just, oh, it is percolating. It's looking beautiful. It is all coming together. Now, some people use rice wine, but I like the whiskey only because I think it doesn't burn out as much, and you don't taste it in the way that you would probably expect. So it's still really good. Now we're going to add the tofu here, okay? I'm doing things one-handed, so I don't want to, just give me a second, all right? Hey, gang, we got our tofu, we've got our chicken, we've got, one thing I forgot to add, and this is a bad, so, I don't do this cooking stuff, so maybe I'll do this once in a while. You want to add a pinch of, probably a tablespoon of black pepper to this whole mix. Anytime when you're doing initial mixing or even after, it's just nice, adds a little bit of to it. But yeah, so now we're going to do 45 minutes, medium to low heat. Let this thing cover it, and then it shall be ready. Everything's going to mingle. Those scallions, the ginger, the ground garlic, our cloves, the cinnamon, the sugar, the honey, all that dark soy sauce. It's all going to mingle with the juices of the chicken. And it's going to fuse in everything and give that really dark brown texture that we're looking for. Ooh la la. All right, 45, like I said, 45 minutes on Grandma's egg timer. Hey guys, amidst of waiting for this to just sort of simmer and everything sort of penetrate, you can just stop and braise it. Some people say flip it. I'm not flipping the bird. I am just going to just keep braising it in here and ladling it in until it gets that perfect, fusion on both sides, okay? So we're counting down, and look at that tofu and the egg. It's all coming together. If I had smell-o-vision, you guys could, show you how wonderful this smells. All right, guys, so there's our chicken. Oh, it just came out so tender, unbelievable. And we've got a cauliflower rice. You can use regular rice if you want to. I like the cauliflower rice. And oh my goodness, this chicken. And this chicken, oh, just look at that, just tender and beautiful. We're gonna enjoy that. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Hey guys, thanks for joining me on this little journey, a little cooking journey here. And I hope you try the recipe. If not, hey, whatever, maybe I'll do this sometime. I'm using the motorcycle stuff, but hey, I was just goofing around and doing something else. Anyway, love you all, be well, and I'll catch you in the next one, all right? Haha.